Trocheck, Brodzinski start the game for the Rangers up against Robertson, Hintz, and Seguin. Dallas terrific on the road, 9-1-3. Only the Rangers have more road victories this season than the Dallas Stars. Puck sent out to Miro Heiskanen. And a save by Shesterkin on Esa Lindell. And Soucy clears it ahead for Cooley. Now Lava. Noah Lava in with a shot. Brodzinski wins the draw. Back to Gavrikov, has room, shoots, and it's gloved by DeSmith.
But when you watch them, they play very, very well in all three zones.
Skullison's second stint as head coach of the Stars. Shot by Petrovic, misses the net. Here's Jamie Benn for the Stars. Puck carried across by Johnston. Back out to Mikko Rantanen. Rantanen shoots, and that's gloved. Over for the Rangers. Puck comes around to Mikko Rantanen. Rantanen sliding it out for Heiskanen. Now Rantanen into the slot. Johnston stopped. Johnston again. Stopped by Shesterkin. Here's Maverick Bourque. Penalty expires. Sherry jumps on the puck. Clears it ahead for Soucy just out of the box. And now moving in with it is Lava. Score! Knocked in by Soucy. Carson Soucy out of the penalty box. And he scores 10 seconds later.
Nice little bump play by Sherry. He doesn't get rid of it, understands it's their man advantage. Looks like it's going. Now it's gone. Soucy.
Held up by Lindell. Puck played by Heiskanen. Kept alive by the Rangers. Lafreniere. Shot gloved. Stars lost Tyler Seguin early. He has not returned to their bench. Now Zibanejad for Panarin. Shoots. Saved by DeSmith. Lindell.
Puck through to the net. He gets stopped on a clear look by DeSmith.
Shot by Robertson, missed the net. Held in by Capobianco.
More of that. And I think that's probably a sentiment that we expected from the head coach.
All right, thanks very much, John. 1-1 game. Here is Schneider with a shot. And then JT Miller. Penalty here coming up. Now Ben, cross ice Rantanen. Rantanen sends it back out for a shot by Petrovic, and that's handled by Shesterkin. Held in by Cooley. Back out for Robertson. Now here's Lava, backhand shot, stick save to Smith. The speed of Lava helped lead to the first Rangers goal, and now a couple of chances there. Puck comes out of the zone. Robertson tied up by Ben. Now it's Robertson once again for Berard. Back for Lava. Now Cooley moves it and shoots. Stick save by DeSmith. Here's Petrovic. Petrovic handing it off. Shot by Steele, blocked by Radish. Here's Will Cooley for the Rangers. Give and go with Lava. Now Berard. Berard moves in, shoots, and a save by DeSmith. Quick transition. Gavrikov spun around. Pressure from Jamie Benn. Puck carried out by Brodzinski. Now it's Trocheck for Miller. Give and go. Trocheck backhand shot off the post. Rangers keep it alive. Berard to the point. Shot by Morrow with traffic in front. Covered up by DeSmith. Puck is cleared out of the zone. Played by Robertson. Robertson defended by Radish. Holding. Now drops it back. And a save by Shesterkin and Kolyachonok. Rangers and Dallas Stars tied one apiece. Puck played by Johnston. Dropping it back off. Deflected off Borgen. And then Shesterkin able to knock it ahead for Soucy, who clears. Outlet pass from Heiskanen. Carried across and a long shot by Robertson. Kicked out by Shesterkin. Panarin controls for the Rangers. Nice move at center. Ritzkovian with it. Out to the point and a save by Shesterkin.
Not sure where I'll go with the third one.
We shall see. Give the viewers some time to think about it. Dave and I did not cheat. We did not look it up.
Not yet.
No. Puck forced out of the zone by Rantanen. 3-on-1 for the Stars. Here's Rantanen, stopped by Shesterkin. Under 12 to play, second period. Here's Blackwell. Out to the point and a glove save. Two Rangers in the corner. Puck kept alive by the Stars. Here's Capobianco. Shoots, blockered out by Shesterkin. And the puck winds up. Now Steele for Johnston. Puck carried out by Carrick. Has Sherry with him. Carrick moves in and a stop Morrow keeps it alive. Morrow, tough angle shot, saved by DeSmith. Back out to Zibanejad. Here's Panarin for Zibanejad, broke his stick. Heiskanen plays the puck and backhands down into the Ranger zone.
Igor Shesterkin taking the role of Adam Fox.
Yes.
On the power play.
Here's Connor Sherry, held up by Lyubushkin. Puck comes back around to Brodzinski. Now Laba, who drew the penalty. Lafreniere. Here's Panarin. Pulls it back, shoots, saved by DeSmith. Battle for the puck in front. Back out it comes to Panarin. 25 seconds remaining on the penalty. Now Brodzinski, stopped by DeSmith. Lyubushkin. Rangers have 13 power play goals. Fox has a point on 8 of the 13. Saved by Shesterkin on the shorthanded shot from Koliachonik. Penalty expires. Another save by Shesterkin, that time on Lyubushkin. Back to Capobianco. Here's Petrovic with a shot, deflected by Hintz. Dallas second in the league with the extra attacker. Here's Johnston, who has 12 power play goals. Schneider jumps on the loose puck and moves it down into the Dallas zone. Katie Benn controls for Dallas. Out to the point for Heiskanen. Heiskanen keeps it away from Trocheck. Shot was blocked. Back out it comes to Heiskanen. Shoots, blocker saves, Shesterkin. Where's the puck? Players couldn't find it. Finally came down. Robertson forced off the puck by Borgen. Cleared ahead by Trocheck. Here comes Cooley. Borgen cutting for the net. Saved by DeSmith. What a short-handed opportunity, Will Cooley. Now out in front, Trocheck robbed on the setup by Cooley. Out to Panarin. Panarin, wrist shot, save. Rangers control in a 1-1 game. Here's Panarin. Cutting wide and then shooting is Borgen. Knocked down by DeSmith. Now Berard over to help. Beck in for Dallas. Puck knocked down by Bort. Comes to Robertson. Flips one off the glass. Rangers into the Dallas zone. Brodzinski lets the puck go through to Miller and a stick save. Lafreniere sends it behind the net for Panarin. Here's Soucy with a shot. And Rangers on the power play. Will Cooley with a shot. That deflects off Miller up high. That caught JT Miller. Now Panarin with it. He shoots. Saved by DeSmith. Miller picks up the puck. Cooley setting up in front. Down low for Cooley. Tried to bump it back out for Trocheck. Panarin keeps it alive. And then across for Miller. Now Panarin. Back to Miller. Miller looking for Zibanejad. Heiskanen got a stick on it. Out it comes to Trocheck. Panarin for Zibanejad. Miller! Now the Stars clear. Up the boards for Morrow, and Beck stepped in front of him, and he clears the puck out. Rangers with Radish, Brodzinski, Laba, Sheary, and Morrow. Saved by DeSmith on Laba. 13 minutes to go in the third. Zibanejad out to Panarin. Near side, Zibanejad fires, and DeSmith moving from left to right makes the stop. Puck deflected in by Laba. DeSmith moves it up the boards. Berard, next man on it for Gavrikov. Has room, deflected off the post by Carrick. Thrown aside by Shesterkin. Here comes Zibanejad. Now Panarin. Panarin. Shot was blocked. Picked off by Zibanejad. Rangers quickly up ice. Here's Lafreniere with a shot. Saved by DeSmith, and Rantanen clears the puck out. Extra skater on for the Rangers. Now Zibanejad. Moves it into the corner for Will Cooley. Back behind the net, Lafreniere, and then out to Panarin. Panarin, quick shot deflected, saved by DeSmith. Cooley scores! Will Cooley ties the game at 2.
JT Miller off the draw, so the Rangers now in possession. Zibanejad does a pretty good job here keeping it alive, right? Strong on the puck is Cooley. Cooley around the boards. It continues to go around the boards. Cooley gets it. Oh, boy, off the left pad.
Now Zibanejad. Mika Zibanejad. Back out for Artemi Panarin. Panarin shoots, kicked out, rebound, score! Gavrikov with the overtime winner!
This is one that this team who won deserved to win. What a job in the middle of the ice by Zibanejad. Controls the puck, opens up the ice to the net, and then a fadeaway backhand chipper.